Welcome to CSTV Music. I'm your host, Sheena Osman, and today in the studio we have an amazing artist here. She's a pop rock artist, and her name is Supertash. Welcome to the show today.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit, how would you describe your music?
I would say it's a mix. I've always loved rock, and but I do have a soft side as well. So it's a little more poppy and a little bit acoustical in there. So
I've noticed that with just hearing your music, it has like the soft side. Well, actually, that's kind of so your album, Dark versus Light. Can you tell us the concept behind that?
Sure. I always, like I said, I like rock music. So I collected all my songs after a few years of working and on it, and so I thought, how can I bring it together? So I thought, we all have a dark side and we all have a light side. So I thought, I'll start off with the dark because that's I always like that kind of powerful kind of music, and I want to empower people, but I want to leave them on a good note. So I decided to put the softer songs at the end and end off on a sweet kind of nice note about love and that kind of thing. So.
And you're also a songwriter as well, so you write all of your music.
Yeah, I wrote.
And what influences you to write some of your songs?
I guess it's some of it's my own daily influences, and sometimes it's just overhearing other people, or it's other people's experience, or other people's breakups, or other people's. So yeah, I'm always listening to see. It could be a complete stranger that gives me that inspiration to write a song. Right. So, but it's a lot of things that we deal with every day. I mean, but sometimes I do go for something totally off the wall, like zombies or something like that. Like the zombie shows that are out there. So it kind of inspires me.
Nice.
So sometimes I'll throw something like that in there to be creative.
And I noticed a lot of the artwork on some of your album covers on your website. Can you tell us a little bit about the illustrator and how that idea came about?
Sure. Well, when I came up with Supertash, my son was really into superheroes. So I thought, you know what? I don't know how, it just came to me. I said, I'm going to be Supertash. So I was like, first things first, I need to get someone to help me with the comic book illustrator. The character. So I looked around and I found someone to work with, and so later on, after I did my first one, I started working solely with David Reynolds. He's in the States, and he's helped me through all the more recent work doing all my artists. So I'll give him an idea and say, look, this is what I'm working on, like my zombie song. I gave him an idea what I wanted. I like the axe, so I was like, something like that, and he'll just go with it, and it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Cool. And how long have you been a singer-songwriter for?
Well, for a long time. I've always liked singing since I was a kid, but 2012 was the first EP that I released. Okay. So anything like formal was starting that, but of course, years before that, I was still writing.
Nice. How long does it actually take for you to, produce a whole song from the beginning of coming up with the idea to writing the song to producing it? Like, how long does the process take?
I guess it can take a few months, I guess. But the actual song, it can come to you within a few hours sometimes. If you're really into it and you have that time and to be alone and to actually work on it, you can actually get it done really quick. That's how I work anyway. But then then you go back, you edit, you work on it, and I work with my producer, and so that it could take a couple months. Okay. So yeah, that's why this last one, the songs were collected over a year or so, and we just worked on them one at a time, and it came out like that. So.
Amazing. Who are some of your musical influences?
Well, I love empowering women, so I've really liked Lady Gaga's last album, Joanne, I think it was called. Okay. That kind of more. It sounded more authentic. And Pink, I like, but I also always liked the old grunge music
Oh,
as
yeah.
well, like Nirvana and
You can hear a little bit of
yeah,
that in the music
like
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. What would you say has been some of, I guess, the struggles of becoming an artist, becoming a singer, as being in Toronto? How would you describe the Toronto music industry? How has it evolved throughout the years? What is your take on that?
it is it's good. There's a lot of places to get out there and to perform, and the people who are the musicians out there, they're very supportive, and you can go out and you won't be heckled or anything. It's
Right.
it's actually a very supportive community, and there's lots of things going on, and if you talk to one person, they'll introduce you to the next. So it's a nice community out there, but it's getting people out to your shows. That's the thing you have to work on, and actually having the time to do it as well.
course.
You know, everybody's busy, and but it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy the live music. I'm that kind of out there person who loves doing that.
Right.
But we need to make time for it, and that's
And if you're passionate for it, you'll make time for it.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Exactly.
So
So in addition to music, so you're multi-talented. You also design jewelry as well.
I do.
Can you tell us about that?
yeah, I've been making jewelry for a few years now. So I came out with the line. I thought it would be cool to do a Rockstar line of jewelry to go kind of with the music, and for all the rock stars out there, in our own town and
Yeah.
cities, So I have an Etsy store,
Okay.
Rockstar Jewelry, where I sell my own designs there. So
Okay.
you can check out the website as well. There's
What is
links
the
on there.
website?
Well, if you go to supertash.com, you can go to the jewelry. There's a button for my jewelry, and on Etsy, you can go to Rockstar Jewelry.
Awesome. And what are some projects that you have coming up? Any more music releases? Any performances? What do you have planned next?
In the spring, hopefully we will. I'll be announcing some live dates, and I quietly work on my music all year round.
Right.
So there's always, I love just being inspired and waiting for that inspiration to hit me, and write my next song. So.
Amazing. And what advice would you give to aspiring artists who are trying to make it in the music industry, either as singers or songwriters? What advice can you give them?
I would say just keep doing it, and keep singing, keep trying, keep writing. Edit. Ask. The open mics are good to get some feedback. It's and research. And just keep trying and don't give up. If it's something you really love to do, just keep doing it, no matter what anybody says.
Awesome, amazing. So, if you'd like to, we'd love to hear some of your music. I know you brought your guitar
Sure.
in studio
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Okay, so let's hear some music from Super. All right, so we're gonna have Supertash perform some of her music. So, Supertash, take it away.
Thank you. We can stay up all night and fight about who's wrong, who's right. But I know it wouldn't change a thing, 'cause I've been in love with you from the minute you walked in. The perfect love ain't always perfect. We work it out 'cause we know it's worth it. True love like that is hard to find. The perfect love ain't always perfect. We work it out 'cause we know it's worth it. When you find that love, it's sure worth the try. Yeah, the perfect love. The perfect love. Well, I know you like to cook while I sing, and sometimes we don't agree on everything, but I never had a choice, 'cause I fell in love with you the minute I heard your voice. Perfect love ain't always perfect. We work it out 'cause we know it's worth it. True love like that is hard to find. Perfect love ain't always perfect. We work it out 'cause we know it's worth it. When you find that love, it's sure worth a try. Yeah, perfect love. The perfect love. There'll never be a time I give up on you, 'cause baby, your perfect love is what gets me through. And you'll never see a day I walk out that door, because we got the kind of love people always wish for. Perfect love ain't always perfect. We work it out 'cause we know it's worth it. True love like that is hard to find. The perfect love ain't always perfect. We work it out 'cause we know it's worth it. And when you find that love, you gotta try for the perfect love. For the perfect love. We found the perfect love. We found the perfect love.
That was amazing. Thank you so
you.
much for that beautiful performance, Supertash.
Thank you.
So there you have it. You got to check her out. So you must be on social media. So you want to
Yep.
tell us where we can find you?
Yeah, Facebook, Supertash Music, and Instagram also at Supertash Music, or www.supertash.com.
There you have it. And any final words for viewers of CSTV Music?
I always want people to do what they love and follow their heart, and just live a good life.
Amazing. Well, there you have it. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of Supertash in the future. So be sure to check her out online. And that's our first episode of CSTV Music. See you next week.